Hey y'all. So I got a couple things to talk about. Okay. And this video is mainly just to raise some awareness for everybody who is out here, who is homeless, who is struggling. I know y'all can't really super see me super well because I'm using my light and I don't want to turn everything else on because there's a lot of I don't want to throw everybody under the bus, but over here at Walmart, and I live in Colorado Springs, over here at a Walmart, there is cars parked here. It's like 12 o'clock at night. And, everybody knows I live in my car. I'm pretty much homeless. This is my home. My home on wheels. So, but I want to throw this out there. I've been coming to this Walmart here and there, once or twice a week, rotating in and out. And I've noticed literally the same cars that are parked here. And then I've noticed a couple more cars come and a couple more cars come. And it's literally getting to the point to where everybody's parking here at this Walmart. And I don't want to throw anybody under the bus or anything, but I have to raise awareness for people. The homeless shelters are so packed and full. I literally drove by there because I had an interview in the area, and they are overpopulated big time. People are camping in front of the homeless shelters because there is no room for any of them. Families are literally buying tarps and trying to make tiny shelters to cuddle under. And I want this video to get out to everyone because not everyone is lucky to have a vehicle, have 4 safe walls to be in, have warmth or anything. I'm lucky enough. I got blankets, comforters, pillows, and everything in here. And sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. I have to say this. Winter is coming, and not to totally sound like Game of Thrones, but winter is coming, and these people, their families are under tarps outside because they're already in summer is no room. So what's it gonna be like when winter gets here, when nobody has anywhere to go? This actually might be the worst one I've seen yet. I was homeless, I want to say maybe 4 years ago, in a shelter because I didn't have a vehicle. And it was 6 to 8 months of being homeless and not having anywhere to go. And it sucked. And it was in winter. We had people sleeping on the floor, sleeping next to bunk beds. It was so crowded that we even had a couple people in the bathroom. But if they're already doing that, and it's summer, and there's still more people than ever outside, I want everybody to get a kind heart. I have no words. Be kind to those who have lost everything. I'm not even gonna sit there and be go help them, because I can't make you do that. I can't make you take somebody in during winter. I can't sit there and have you go over there and help them, feed them, whatever. Yeah, and I will say this. I was homeless. It's fine and dandy for somebody to come out and give us all little cups of soup and hot cocoa one day. What about tomorrow? Or the day after? When temperatures drop? and you're freezing to the point to where you can't even sleep, and you have to move yourself around, because if you don't, you're scared you're gonna die. It's scaring me with how bad this is happening. I'm not a pretty crier, but you know, people are struggling. And maybe it's time we all learn to help each other. And we all learn to be there for one another. COVID has really messed all of us up. I can't even say that for one or the other. It has messed everyone up. And it has gotten so bad. We need to take a stand and help each other. Because you never know when it's gonna be you next. Out there, under a tarp, with your kids, and your wife or your husband, trying to survive. You never know. I have met so many people who have had it all, who have had money, cars, a house, everything under the sun, and then all of a sudden these past years they change everything, and then they lost it all. Within a year, they've lost everything. I do what I can to help who I can. Granted, I'm not gonna sit there and try and save every single person, because I'm not Superwoman. I can't save everyone. But if I can make a difference with one person, give them hope, then I will. Show them kindness. Because it's getting tougher out here. It's getting to the point to where they not only have nowhere else to go, but maybe you might not either. Nobody knows what the future holds, and that's the scary part. I've started this YouTube because I kind of wanted to show you what my life is like and where I come from and how I'm doing. Granted, you don't have to follow me, you don't have to share anything. I'm just here to tell a story. Mine. It's your choice on whether you listen to it or not. This world has suffered enough. And even though I'm doing everything I can, and even though I am working my ass off, it still is barely enough. else I can tell you? What else I can say or do? All I know is I feel like something bad is coming. And whether anybody is prepared for it, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and throw my religion or my beliefs at you. I'm not gonna sit here and tell everybody, oh, you need to get right with God. Because, in all honesty, everybody's belief is different. But what I will do is ask you as a human being to help someone who you see or know. Even if it's something small, just help them. You see somebody asking for food on the side of the road, don't just go buy them a cheeseburger. Buy them something healthy. Buy them something nutritious. Buy them something... Because in all honesty, that person's probably had a cheeseburger every single day. Be that difference and go buy them a bowl of fruit. Thank you, all of you, everyone who has paid attention, everyone who is listening, everyone out there. Thank you. I can't tell y'all how much my heart reaches out to these people. And I know, granted, yes, you're gonna get some people on here who are gonna sit here and say, oh, they should get a job. How do you know they didn't lose their job because of COVID? You know, how do you know what their livelihood is like? Maybe they got sick, couldn't keep working. Maybe they got COVID, ended up having to stay in their vehicle because they lost their home because they couldn't work. Whatever the case may be, you don't have to know their story to have a kind heart, to be that person, to be like, oh, I know you're struggling and it sucks, but let me help you. Only thing I gotta say, I've met a lot of rude people. A lot of crazy, rude, angry people. They don't know my story. They don't know where I come from, who I am. I may live in my car, but I don't look like I live in my car. And granted, I can talk hood all I want, but you don't know the other side of this face when I go to work. There's a difference. Everybody just needs to stop judging each other. It's really just getting to be old news, old drama, old bull crap. Like, and I have to sit here and be on here because I know a lot of people who are going to bag on the homeless. So your life is perfect. You ain't never struggled a day in your life. You've always had a paycheck coming in. And I don't want to hear the lies and craziness. Because if you've never struggled in your life and you've never had a tough situation in your life, then one, you're either some spoiled rich kid with a silver spoon in your mouth, or two, mommy and daddy took care of you real good. And I don't want to hear none of this that I've always had a job and I've always taken care of mine. Okay? Glad it's going good for you. Watch it. Stay humble. Because if you're going to sit there and throw it at people that you've always worked, that you've always had a job, that you've always had money in your account, that you've always had food on the table for you and your family and your kids, careful. That kind of braggery, that kind of talk is what puts you on the streets. Because just as much as you put yourself up high on that little pedestal, karma can knock you right back down. But I'm going to say one more time, stay humble. Respect each other. Sayonara.